Pour that butter right on top. So I don't know if you've seen or not, but RFK and the health department just changed the food pyramid. Now, if you don't know what the old one was, this is what it looks like right here. And when I was eating this way, I looked like this right here. And I had 7 diagnoses. And then medicine, all that stuff, it really wasn't working until I started eating like the new food pyramid. So let me show you what I'm going to have for breakfast and talk to you a little bit. So if you've never heard my story before, I had fatty liver disease, GERD, Barrett's esophagus, gastritis, a cyst on my brain, cyst on my liver, hypertension, prediabetes, and candida. And I dealt with these things for a few years, and then once I started eating according to this new pyramid, I was eating this way before it even came out because I knew something was different. I mean, because once I started doing this, all those things started to go away. Now, saturated fat has been demonized for many, many years, and they say it's going to cause heart disease and all this stuff. So I'm going to make me a big fatty steak. I'm going to make some eggs with it, and then we're going to talk a little bit. But I season this with Redmond real salt. This is a mineral salt. A lot of electrolytes in this. But I dealt with all these things for years and nothing was getting better until I started doing my own research, and I found Dr. Kim Berry and Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee as well. And they had some of the most valuable information because I started listening to them and applying what they were saying, eating a certain way. I mean, the breakfast back in the day used to be steak and eggs all the time, and look at the people from back then. So once I started eating like this, fatty liver started to go down. I noticed I wasn't burning in my throat anymore. I wasn't suffering with gastritis pain. I started cooking with Kerrygold butter. I stopped using the oils. Throw that baby in there. If fat is so bad for you, then why was it the first thing that God gives a newborn baby to consume from the mom to help the baby grow, to help it develop? Why does that change when we are adults? Because it doesn't. Look at that. So look at that right there. Just pour that butter right on top. If you're worried about that, wash it as soon as you use it and it'll come off very easy. So that right there is pretty much the entire new food guidelines. And once I started eating like this right here, I lost 40 pounds. I reversed all those 7 diagnoses, and now you can watch me do all of that on this YouTube channel. I'm going to put some videos at the end of this on the end screen, and you can watch these videos, and it's going to walk you through everything I did from when I first had acid reflux issues, fatty liver, and all that. And you can watch me eat this type of food. You can look at the scale. You can see how much weight I lost. You can see how I fast, what I drink, how I work out. What do I think about RFK's new food guidelines? I honestly think people's going to start getting better. You're going to see disease, fatty liver disease, especially non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. If people actually do this diet, I believe that they're going to get better. Now, this is just sauerkraut. That's 6 eggs. I got a fatty steak, and that is the top of the new pyramid. And then you got some grains right here. This is Ezekiel bread, and that is on the bottom of the pyramid because it's grains, and it's got, it's all natural, organic, but I want to keep the grains as low as possible. Then I got a fermented pickle here, and I got some blueberries, and I'm seasoning it to taste with Redmond real salt. And I'm drinking it with a glass of spring water. But when I was eating according to the old pyramid, I was having some bad results. I want to show you some blood work right now. Like right here is the before when I was eating like that. And this one is my liver enzymes. They were through the roof. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. And then once I started eating like this is the new results right here. Now these tests were 2 years ago. That's when I was dealing with all these things. This one right here was my A1C. And then after eating a diet like this is what it is now. This right here was the cyst that was on my liver. And then now it's not there anymore. So do I believe in this diet? I absolutely do. I don't care about your politics. It's nothing about politics. It's about health. This is factual. This stuff works, and I'm glad they started implementing this, and I wish they would have done it sooner. I went from 204 all the way down to 160 once I was doing strict carnivore. I started adding back the healthy carbs in the form of fruit sauerkraut, pickles, and just a little bit of Ezekiel bread. And I gained my weight back all the way up to 175 is where I like to stay. So during the holiday, I started eating whatever, eating with family, and I gained a little bit of weight, got a little bit of silent reflux symptoms back. So I started taking the medicine again. And, so I'm doing this process over again. And if you haven't seen the first video of this year, then you can go back and watch that. I want to tag it at the end of this video. So everything I always talk about in my videos, I want to lead by example. So you can see everything that I talk about that works. You can watch it work inside of my body. I'm already having results, and I just want you to be a part of that. I want to encourage a lot of people this year. So if that inspires you in any way at all, please like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I upload a video. Like this and share it with a friend, because I'm wanting to help many people be encouraged that disease can be reversed naturally once you started eating food the way that God designed it. So I appreciate you watching. If you stayed to the end, please comment, I stayed to the end. That's going to encourage me to keep making videos like this. And if you want to be involved in a community of people that really just want to get better, we share ideas with each other. I have a free community in the bio on my profile here. And you can just go up there, you could join for free. There's a course for free. I explain all the diagnosis that I had and what was going on in my body, and the dietary plan that I have in place to help try to cure those naturally. So if you want to watch me do that, you can subscribe to the channel. If you want to be in a group of like-minded people, please go join the group, and I will see you in the next video.